Okay, Bulldog Nation, here we are, graduation 2026, and we've got your seniors lined up. They've got some memories to talk to you about and some shout outs to family and friends at home. So here you go.
Our favorite memory is our 5th grade class.
Shout out Ms. Calcagno, we love you.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Addie, and our favorite memory is the DC trip from 8th grade.
Shout out Lona's family and shout out seniors. Woo!
Kate Ashby here. Shout out to Grandma Grapple Streaker, Nana and Papa, Denise Dalton, and Colton Beast Metcalf Polos.
Josh Craig here. Favorite high school memory, definitely summer football camp, and shout out Colton the Beast and Carter Panagakis.
My name's Cole McClure. My favorite memory was freshman year tennis. Shout out to my mom and Jackson Craig.
My name's Wade Manuel. My favorite high school memory was football, and shout out Jackson Craig.
My name's Isaac Berge. Shout out to my grandma. And my favorite memory is winning ag mechanics for FFA.
Do I say my name? My name is Grant Arbuckle, and my favorite memory is being District 4's best chairman.
Shout out Jay Love. Favorite memory was 2024 football camp.
I'm Noah Frank. I want to shout out my mama and my sister because they couldn't be here. Love you guys. My favorite memory was Quincy game sophomore year.
My name's Noah Daniels. I want to shout out the mahomet-seymour football team. Favorite memory is our first snap at sophomore year.
Name's Nolan Sanderson. I'm going to shout out the baseball team. And favorite memory is the 8th grade student section.
Hold on 1 second.
My name is Nolan Franz. I'll shout out to my grandparents and parents, and then my favorite memory would be 8th grade die dash.
8th grade die dash.
My name's Matthew Kirby. I'll shout out the swim team, and my favorite high school memory is swimming state with the boys.
My name is Ryan Pruitt. Shout out my Nana and Pops. My favorite memory is 8th grade history and science with Mr. Mills.
My name is Kyle Popovich, and first I want to shout out all my family that couldn't make it, Grandma Janet and Aunt Jenny. And also shout out Blake Begner. Go Dogs. Favorite high school memory was seeing Nick Brower get his first at-bat.
Cheers. Hit it, go.
Great.
My name is Titus Avery. This is Levi Avery. Shout out to our grandparents, Grammy and Grandpa, who are watching from Georgia right now. Ty, what's your favorite memory from high school?
I loved FMP.
I also loved FMP. Who's next?
My name's Adela Bird. My favorite memory is state for tennis, and I want to shout out my Aunt Mandy and my Uncle John.
I'll hit it again. I'm back for more. My name's Lily Bosworth, and I want to give a big shout out to my mom and my dad because they're my best friends ever, and I love them so much. Cheers, seniors. Who did I give this to? Iris, go. Iris, go. Wait, what am I supposed to say?
My name's Iris O'Malley, and I want to give a shout out to my mom and my brother.
Okay, we're going to get a few more seniors lined up in just a second, so stick with us here at Graduation 2026. Hey, welcome back to Graduation 2026. We got 3 more students. Want to give a little shout out to the family at home.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Abadi. I want to shout out my mom and dad, my sisters and brothers, and my uncle, and my best friends Adam and Kinda.
My name's Adeline Boyd. I want to give a shout out to my family in Wales.
Hello, my name's Olivia Blackman. Shout out to my amazing parents and all my family that traveled to see me.
Well, there we go. Graduation's 10 minutes away. Stick with us here on Bulldog TV.
Good evening, and welcome to the Mahomet-Seymour High School Class of 2026 graduation. Will you please stand for the playing of our national anthem performed by Mr. Tucker Loven. You may be seated. Let's give Tucker a round of applause for a fantastic job. My name's Chad Benedict, and I have the tremendous honor of serving as a principal at Mahomet-Seymour High School. It's my privilege to welcome members of our Board of Education, our faculty and staff, families, friends, and distinguished guests, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of the class of 2026. Tonight, we gather here at State Farm Center to celebrate an extraordinary milestone in the lives of 222 graduates. One of the traditions that makes our recognition program so meaningful is the opportunity for our seniors to share their voices and perspectives. Tonight is all about the class of 2026, and there's no better way to begin the celebration than by hearing from one of their classmates. Please join me in welcoming our first student speaker, Ms. Brooklyn Dyer. Brooklyn has been attending Mahomet-Seymour School since kindergarten. During her time at Mahomet-Seymour High School, she's been involved in yearbook, FFA, volleyball, softball, dance, cheerleading, and the workplace program. As captain of the dance team, Brooklyn demonstrated leadership and commitment. She earned the academic letter all 4 years and received a service letter as a senior. This fall, Brooklyn will attend Illinois State University, where she was awarded the Fell Scholarship. She plans to major in special education and minor in early childhood education. Ms. Brooklyn Dyer.
Honestly, when I first saw Mr. Benedict's message about speaking at graduation in front of all of these people, my first thought was, there is no way I can do that. I can barely present in psychology class with a total of 12 people watching without my hands sweating a little. So naturally, I texted my mom, "Hey, should I speak at graduation? LOL. It was a complete joke. She responded with, "If you think you're comfortable with that, I think that would be something you would be really good at." I had lots of doubt in myself, but then I started thinking about a poem I wrote in English 3 honors during my junior year about my hometown and how it has shaped me. The poem was called "My Hometown," and it made me think about the journey from my very first day walking into Middletown Elementary and meeting my kindergarten teacher to the day I walked out of those high school doors for the last time. Originally, the poem I wrote was a very personal kind of thing. I wanted to make it apply to everyone because the moments we shared today and recently are things we are in all together. So I went back to that poem and I reworked it. I changed it so it wasn't just about where I am from, but where all of us are from. So this one is for the people who have lived here their entire lives, for the people who moved here and found a home, and even for the people who were here for only a chapter but will always carry this place with them. Because every single one of us is connected by this community, this beautiful town of Mahomet-Seymour, and the roots we've grown here run so much deeper than just the name on the diploma. So now I'd like to share the full poem with you. This one is called Our Hometown. We come from a small town just outside of Champaign, where the cornfields stretch farther than the eye can see, and every road somehow leads us back to each other. If someone asks us, "Where are you from?" we'll say it simply, Mahomet-Seymour, our hometown. But if they ask us on a deeper level, we'll tell them we're from early mornings on school buses, driveways full of bikes and scooters, field days at the end of each year, and neighborhood streets that race us side by side as one. We are from the people who cheered from the sidelines, who packed the bleachers and the stands, who taught us how to win with pride and lose with grace. The ones who wore orange and blue like it was a part of their identity. We are from packed gyms and roaring crowds, from laughter and trust we have in each other, from early practices, long bus rides, and never giving up. And from the moment history was made when our volleyball team brought home state and the whole town celebrated together. We're from teachers who stayed late and showed up early, who gave all to every class, who pushed us harder than we thought was possible, and who reminded us to be kind, to work hard, and treat others the way we want to be treated. We are from Fridays under stadium lights in the fall, the band playing louder than our nerves, voices echoing through the night, and the feeling that the whole town was there with us. We are from the weeks of final exams in the winter, when the countdown to break finally felt real, late nights, review guides, and coffee runs, classrooms filled with nervous laughter and relief. We may be from stage lights and backstage whispers, from hurried costume changes and shaky first lines, from standing in the wings with racing hearts, waiting for the curtain to rise, and the moment the lights fade to black and the room fills with phenomenal applause. But we are all from the little things: hallway laughter, last-minute homework, lunch tables that felt permanent, songs blasting through the cars in the parking lot, long naps after long days, and dreams that made the future feel closer every day. We are from friendships that grew up right beside us, from familiar faces in every crowd, and from the comfort of knowing we will never walk these halls or this world alone. So if you ask us, "Where are you from?" we could give you the simple answer, but the real answer is this: we are from a small town that raised us, a school that shaped us, and a community that believed in us before we all knew who we would become. Mahomet-Seymour is where we're from, and no matter where we go next, it will always be home. In the end, some of us are heading to college, some to jobs, to the military, or new adventures that we haven't even figured out yet. We're about to scatter in hundreds of different directions, but no matter how far we go or how much we change, we will always share this beginning. We will always share the classrooms, the hallways, the games, the performances, the friendships, and the memories that brought us all here today. Years from now, when someone asks us where we are from, we'll probably give them the simple answer, but deep down, we'll know the real one. We are from this place, from these people, and from this moment. And no matter where life takes us next, a part of us will always be Mahomet-Seymour. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooklyn. I'm honored to share the stage tonight with leaders in the Mahomet-Seymour School District. Members of the Mahomet-Seymour School Board of Education, Mr. Jordan Rock, Mrs. Sunny McMurray, Mr. Kyle Jordan, Mr. Justin Lamb, Mrs. Rebecca Severins, Mr. Jeff Bannister, and Mr. Max McComb. Superintendent Dr. Kenny Lee, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Megan Bagby, Chief School Business Official Dr. Chris Kaler, Assistant Principal and Director of Athletics Dr. Matt Hensley, Assistant Principal Mr. Patrick Bailey, and Assistant Principal Mrs. Marissa Berner. We appreciate your service to our community, staff, and students. I'd like to extend my sincere appreciation to the Mahomet-Seymour Education Foundation for their generous support of tonight's ceremony here at the State Farm Center. Because of their contributions, we've been able to enhance the media services for this evening's celebration. This continued commitment to providing meaningful opportunities and experiences for our students and staff is deeply appreciated. Thank you to the Mahomet-Seymour Education Foundation for helping make this celebration of the class of 2026 so memorable. Our next speaker is Mr. Oto Lee. During his time at Mahomet-Seymour High School, Oto has played in the marching band, competed in basketball and track and field. He's been a member of National Honor Society and served on the Principal's Advisory Council. He's earned the Illinois State Seal of Biliteracy in Mandarin and Chinese and accommodation toward the Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. This fall, Oto will attend Case Western University to study neuroscience and compete in track as a triple jumper. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Oto Lee.
Good evening to the class of 2026, our teachers, our families, and most importantly, my mom. Hi, Mom. I love you. Thank you for being an inspiration to me and showing me what true perseverance looks like. I wouldn't be here without you. I didn't expect to be up here, but I'm glad I am. You know, high school is a lot. For some of us, it's been 4 of the greatest years ever, full of memories we'll never forget. For others, it's a chapter that we're more than happy to close. Regardless of how your high school experience has been, it was yours, and it was real. These 4 years were a special, once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll carry with you wherever you go, whether that be college, the workforce, the military, or something entirely different. Everyone here is interconnected by the 4 years we spent together as Bulldogs. None of our high school experiences will be the same without the people in this room. High school is full of firsts. Your first football game, your first date, your first dance, first car, and for a lot of you, your first speeding ticket. You know, not me though. But beyond that, high school is also a place where many of us first felt a real sense of belonging, a first sense of who we are and who we might become. Think back to who you were in 5th grade, the version of you doing the orange justice whenever you could. Would that version of you be proud of who you are today? For a lot of you, the answer is yes. But for those of you whose honest answer is no, that's okay. You know, 5th grade me thought I would graduate early, go to Harvard, and then get drafted into the NBA, known as the next Jeremy Lin. I was very close, as you could probably tell. You know, just ask Coach Garth. I made the most impact on the JV basketball team by keeping the bench warm and the water bottles full. If that's you, no worries. You know, not all of us had such ambitious aspirations at 11. But in all seriousness, even at such a young age, we put way too much undue pressure on ourselves to succeed. Way too much. When we think of success, most of us picture 2 things: money and respect. I mean, let's be honest here. Who likes money? And who wants people to respect them, right? Probably all of us. We're told that money is something that you earn, and respect is something that you build. But what happens if you get both, but feel disconnected from your own life? What happens if you're successful on paper, but you don't feel like yourself. And on the other hand, what if someone has very little but wakes up every day genuinely happy? Maybe real success isn't one extreme or another. Maybe it's finding a balance, building a life where you have enough, where you're respected, where you're actually happy being yourself. We spend way too much time worrying and putting extreme amounts of pressure on ourselves. For what? So people can praise us? So we can impress people we wouldn't take advice from? Screw that, right? Live for yourself. Build a life that actually feels like yours. Build a life that will surprise your 5th grade self in a good way. Don't put undue pressure on yourself, especially if it's not guided by what you actually want. And don't lose sight of your own identity for the sake of chasing something that is greater. Don't lose sight of your own identity for the sake of chasing something that is greater. If you want to become a doctor, go for it. But do it because you want to help people. If you want to become a teacher, go for it. But do it because you want to shape the next generation. If you want to go into the military, go for it. But do it because you genuinely want to serve our country. Whatever path you choose, make sure it's your own and not something to impress others. We only have one life, and time doesn't slow down. So make it count. Make it yours. As we move forward, chasing whatever version of success we choose, don't forget where you started. Don't forget the memories, the love and care from friends and family, the guidance of teachers and peers. 20 years from now, you might go on to do incredible things, but you probably wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for the person sitting to your left, that person 3 rows behind you, or that random person you keep making awkward eye contact with in the hallways. Don't forget the people who got you here. And don't forget to become someone your younger self would recognize, not just someone that the world approves of. May God bless you all, and congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Oto. At Mahomet-Seymour High School, we're fortunate to have a strong leadership team of division heads of our respective academic areas of study. Joining us tonight on stage, Mr. Tim Leibarger, Mr. Dan Ryan, Mrs. Jamie Colbert, Ms. Rhonda Ericke, Mr. Eric Andracki. They're great examples of the dedication, professionalism, and care that our entire staff brings every day. As many of you well know, the Mahomet-Seymour School District is truly fortunate to be supported by an outstanding team of educators and staff who consistently go above and beyond for our students each and every day, pre-K through 12th grade. On behalf of our entire school community, I want to express my sincere gratitude for the time, energy, and heart you put into serving our students and their families. Your commitment, professionalism, and genuine care make a lasting difference in the lives of our students, both inside and outside of the classroom. At this time, I'd like to ask any staff member from the Mahomet-Seymour School District to please stand and be recognized. Thank you to our teachers, support staff, and administration for all that you do. Our third speaker tonight is Miss Allison Dilar. Allie has been active and a dedicated member of the Mahomet-Seymour school community, being involved in marching band all 4 years, as a drum major for 3. Allie's also performed in jazz band for 4 years on tenor saxophone and was involved in FMP. She's a member of the National Honor Society, where she served as secretary her senior year. She'll attend the University of Illinois here in Champaign, where she plans to study history and also be a member of the Marching Illini. Miss Allie Dilar.
Good evening, distinguished faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, graduates. I'm honored to have the privilege to be before you today delivering this speech. As I approached the end of high school, I began searching for quotes or words that inspired me and felt like they encompassed the whirlwind of emotions that has come along with the end of senior year. There's this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that says, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." And honestly, I cannot think of a better way to describe this moment. While Emerson was most likely not thinking about a high school graduation when he wrote this, it truly feels as if it was made for this occasion. On this day, it is so easy to dwell on what is behind us: the long nights, the hard tests, football games, and school dances, the ordinary days that we had no idea we would miss. It is just as easy for us to focus on what lies ahead of us: the uncertainty, the pressure to have it all figured out, and the dreaded question of what comes next. Whether it be what is past or what is coming, it seems like we prescribe to labels that attempt to define our current experience. From sporty to musical, smart, challenged, popular, lonesome, we are surrounded by this idea of labeling the past as well as the future. As we walk across this stage tonight, we will be defined by what lies within us, just as Emerson said. Not what has come before and not what will come next, but who we are in this moment and who we have grown to become throughout high school. As we walk across this stage, we embody the spirit of resilience, of courage, and of perseverance. As I look out into the crowd of my fellow graduates, I do not see a picture of the past or an image of the future, but rather the faces of those who have overcome their challenges, faced their fears, and stepped outside of their comfort zones. Inside each and every one of us is a strength we didn't know we had and a power that has led us to this moment right now, surrounded by those who have helped us through every step of the way. For me, Emerson's quote feels most reminiscent of the work we put into the things we love most. In the marching band, we rehearse and rehearse, all for a 10-minute show that is performed for a crowd 5 times. All of our preparation boils down to what feels like the shortest 10 minutes of your life. While all of our rehearsal paid off for those 10 minutes, during the show, there is nothing we could do other than be present and do what we knew how to do. In that moment, we could not afford to think about the things that went wrong in our rehearsals, or how there was always one section that we messed up. We could not give the time to the worries about the outcome of the performance or the results of the competition. We could only concern ourselves with the ability we knew we had within us. This idea is applicable to all walks of life. Our sports team practice ruthlessly for an hour or 2 of actual game time. We study endlessly, all for a 45-minute test. But it is not the preparation or the outcome that determines who we are, rather the character that our past and future build for and within us. Despite all of that, it is easy to remain worried about the future. I assume that's how a lot of us feel tonight. Whether it be college, trade school, the military, or something entirely different, I am confident that what lies within us will take us each very far. We have already faced the challenges, we have already adapted, and that means we are more prepared than we think. As I was searching for inspirational words that captured this, I remembered some I'd always loved. Eleanor Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. While Emerson taught us that our strength comes from within, Roosevelt reminds us what to do with it. Our strength means nothing if there's nothing to do with it, nowhere to go with it. In order to succeed, you must begin to dream. You must begin to believe in something larger than you ever thought was possible. For me, that's speaking here today. I truly never thought this would be something that I would be doing. And if you were to tell me in elementary school that I would be giving a speech in front of thousands of people, I would have cried and begged not to do it. Through the help of some very supportive people, but also through the continuing importance I placed in my dreams, I am here today giving this speech. For others, the beauty of your dreams may be the college you go to, the sport you've worked so hard to perfect, the relationships you have cultivated, or even the sheer accomplishment of walking this stage here tonight. So believe in the little dreams, in the big dreams, in the dreams that feel wholly unattainable. Those that feel just out of reach are the ones that pull us into a future of love, success, and fulfillment. If you are unable to see the beauty and value in your dreams, you will never reach your full potential. Take hold of your dreams and take hold of your future. Because the truth is, no one here has it all figured out, and that's not something to be afraid of. Rather, it's something to embrace. The past shaped us, the future drives us, but it is what is within us, what we dream and dare to do, that defines us. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
At this moment, I'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to our families, of our graduates. Graduation is certainly a significant milestone, one that represents years of growth, perseverance, and hard work. For so many of our students, this journey has been shaped and strengthened by the steady encouragement, sacrifices, and unwavering support of their families. As our graduates cross the stage this evening, they carry with them not only their pride, but the pride of those who have helped them every step of the way. As the saying goes, behind every young person who believes in themselves is a family who believed in them first. Would the immediate family members of our graduates please rise to be recognized? Thank you. To all of our graduate families, thank you for your constant support, your encouragement, and your belief in your students. Congratulations, tonight's celebration belongs to you as well. Following the ceremony, our graduates will receive a carnation that they'll present to you as a small token of our school's appreciation. I'd like to take a moment and thank our students and Mr. Gray to the right providing us the wonderful music tonight from the Mahomet-Seymour High School Band. Let's give them a round of applause. Mr. Gray, stand up, wave to the crowd. Thank you, Mr. Gray. Mr. Matthew Kirby has been involved in a lot of things in high school. He's competed in the swim team, baseball, involved in marching band. He's also served as an FMP mentor and a leader in FCA. This fall, Matthew will attend Valparaiso, where he plans to study business administration and compete as a member of the swim team. Mr. Matthew Kirby.
Pretty sure my mom just found that I'm speaking. Hi, Mom. Imagine this. Every single morning, a bank deposits $1,440 into your bank account. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch. Whatever you don't use by midnight disappears. You can't save it, you can't roll it over, you either spend it or lose it. If this were true, you'd make sure to spend every dollar wisely. You would invest it, you would use it with a purpose, you would not let a single cent go to waste. The truth is, life gives us this exact gift every single morning. Not in money, but in minutes. Each morning, we are handed 1,440 minutes. And just like the money, we cannot save them. At midnight, they're gone forever. So the question is simple. How are you spending yours? Class of 2026, today, we sit together one last time as a class. We spent years walking in the same hallways, sitting in the same classrooms, and growing up side by side. And now we're stepping into a new chapter where our time becomes more valuable than it ever has been before, because it becomes ours more than it ever has been before. No one is going to plan out every minute for us anymore. The choice is ours now. And what we do with our 1,440 minutes each day will shape the people we will become. Some people will waste their minutes. They will spend them on negativity, comparison, and holding on to things that bring them down. But others will choose differently. They will spend their minutes on growth, on effort, on becoming someone they're proud to be. Over the past 4 years, I've had the opportunity to lead in many different ways. As an FMP mentor, a captain of our swim team, and through FCA. And if there's one thing that those experiences have taught me, is that people are always watching how you show up. Not just when things are going well, but especially when they're not. There were early mornings when practice felt exhausting, tough meets where things did not go my way, and days when the energy in the classroom was just not there. But I started to realize something. The attitude I brought into those moments mattered more than the circumstances themselves. When I chose to stay positive, to encourage a teammate, and to bring a little bit more energy than I felt I had, it didn't just change how I felt, but it changed the people around me as well. As a freshman mentor, I saw how one small moment of encouragement could help someone feel like they belonged. As a captain, I learned that leadership is not about being perfect, but about being consistent in how you lift others up. And through FCA, I learned that joy is not always something you wait for. It is something you decide to carry with you. As we move on from here, we're going to meet new people and enter new environments. There will be moments when things feel uncertain or overwhelming. In those moments, we have a choice. We can add to the negativity, or we can be the person who lifts others up, the person who brings energy, encouragement, and positivity into the room. Being the best version of yourself is not about being perfect. It is about the choices you make each day. It is showing up with effort, kindness, and with a purpose. But being your best also requires something else. It requires hard work. The truth is, growth does not happen when things are easy. It happens when things are difficult. It happens when you're tired, when you're challenged, and you feel like stopping but choose to keep going anyway. Think about the moments that have shaped you during your time here in high school. It was not the easy days. It was the early mornings, the late nights, the practices, the games, the performances, the tests, and the setbacks. Those are the moments that built you into the person you are today. Growth is not just physical, it is mental. It is choosing discipline over excuses. It is choosing effort when it would be easier to quit. It is believing in yourself even when things do not go your way. And as we leave high school, the responsibility becomes ours. No one will force us to put in the extra effort. No one will choose the harder path. The decision will come down to us every single day with every single one of those 1,440 minutes. So ask yourself, what am I doing with my time? Am I using it to become better? Am I using it to lift others up? And am I using it to become somebody that I'm proud of? This is what separates people. Not talent, not luck, but how they choose to spend their time. So here's my challenge for all of us. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, remember that you've just been given 1,440 minutes. Use them with a purpose. Work hard on them. Grow in them. But just as importantly, use them to make a difference in someone else's life. Smile at people, encourage people, be someone who brings light into the lives of others. Because at the end of the day, success is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become and how you impact the people around you. We cannot control how many minutes we are given in this life, but we can control what we do with the minutes that we have. If we choose to make the most of them, if we choose to do our best in every single day, then we will not just go on to do great things. We will go on to be great people. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you.
Okay, the time has come. It's diploma time. It's my pleasure to introduce Assistant Principal Mr. Patrick Bailey, Assistant Principal Mrs. Marissa Berner, and members of the Board of Education for awarding of the diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Benedict. Before I begin announcing our graduates, I would like to point out your attention to our honors recognition system in your program. Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.75 or higher are designated with highest honors and are wearing a white cord. Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.35 to 4.74 have achieved high honors and are wearing an orange cord. Students who have earned honors have a cumulative GPA of 3.9 to 4.34. These students are wearing a Navy cord. Graduates, families, friends, I ask that you please hold your applause until each senior has had a chance to walk across the stage. This helps us ensure that every graduate's name can be heard. And with that, invite up the first row. Mohammed Abadi. Just ask that you please hold your applause until the end. Thank you. Janan Riwa Abdo. Addison Lee Aberly. Caroline Marie Aden. Huey Walker Allen. Caden Joseph Alt. Levi Caleb Avery. Emily Brooke Anand. Grant William Arbuckle. Demetrius Christopher Arnold. Cade Marcus Ashby. Catherine Jean Atterbury. Titus Klein Avery. Lila Addison Bain. Aaron Roger Beachy. Samantha Erin Beasley. Kevin Trey Beaver. Madeline Marie Becker. Grace Elizabeth Bednar. Audra Faith Renjack Bell. Haley Marie Bell. Connor John Bennett. Isaiah Otter Benson. Aiden Kale Bergman. Adela Ann Bird. Olivia Grace Blackman. Zachary James Blumenshine. Jackson Randolph Baum. Isabel Grace Bone. Autumn Rose Booth. Lily James Bosworth. Adeline Violet Boyd. Jael Nathaniel Briones. Brianna Marjorie Brockett. Isaac Lewis Berge. Fidel Angel Cadenas. Henry William Carpenter. Haley Elizabeth Cisneros. Claire Erin Sissel. Vance Ashton Clark. Brianna Marie Clements. David Breyer Cogswell. Addison Shea Koval. Sophie Elizabeth Lynn Coward. Joshua Paul Craig. Hannah Jane Creel. Keaton Thomas Dobb. Erin Eileen Dallas. Lillian Ray Daniels. Noah Alexander Daniels. Philip Isaiah Daniels. Eliana Jean Davis. Jackson McDonald Joseph Davis. Olivia Jane DeWitt. Colby Thomas Dietz. Allison Joy Dilger. Brooklyn Michelle Dyer. Chase Michael Dockham. Landon Alex Stowers. Noah Jeffrey Dyson. Rowan Timothy Evans. Tristan James Farm. Emerson Page Flores. Javion L. Folks. Noah Alexander Frank. Nolan Michael Franz. Landon Conrad Freeman. Augustus Lee Gaudio. Camden M. Gibson. Jacob Charles Frank. Ava Gabrielle Gilbert. Joshua Allen Golden. Sean Andrew Travis Good. Joshua Gabriel Good. Courtney Morgan Gowler. Callista Olivia Granadino. Hadley Lenore Grodelution. Xavier Lene Guerrero. Caden Ray Hackett. Samuel James Hall. Bonnie Kathleen Haney. Reese Rosalind Harrell. Brooke Autumn Hartman. Mackenzie Helen Haskett. Hayden Grace Hatfield. Jayla Honor Hawkins. Cole William Henderson. Kelton Fletcher Hennessy. Alexandra Lee Heinbaugh. Alyssa Marie Heinbaugh. Arthur Daniel Hoffbauer. Alexis Reese Holmes. Kaylee Rhiannon Holt. Riley Janessa Hornbuckle. Haley Marie Houchin. Elaine Amanda Howard. Colin Michael Hughes. Rafe Allen Humes. Colin Quinn Jackson. Addison Lynn Kemp Jessup. Max Jin. Jason Allen Johnson. Emmett Blake Kearns. Jaden Michael Keeling. Aiden Riley Kern. Matthew Corrigan Kirby. Osto Hongyang Lee. Chloe Ann Kerner. Aman Kohli. Alexander Vasilios Kiprianou.
Olivia Shea Lewis. Isabel Ann Leitz. Yanhausa Liu. Charlotte Elizabeth Leibarger. Wade William Manuel. Lily Ryan Markley. Kaylee Corinne Marshall. Cheyenne Marie Martin. Tucker Douglas Loven. Madeline Josephine Marks. Madison Bailey McCamick. Amelia Kay Kathleen McCarter. Colton Joshua McClure. Allison Marie McGregor. Corbin Thomas McMinn. Henry James McMurray. Alexis Ryan McNichol. Zariah Sky Madrano. Geneva Ann Meerdink. Kira Soleil Melby. Anthony Wayne Mercer. Jacob Allen Mercer. John Christopher Meyer. Petra Ann Milankovic. Olivia Jane Miner. Peyton Edward Mitchum. Bianca Margaret Moberly. Isabel Ann Morales. Cameron Grace Nelson. Malachi Joseph Nichols. Tristan Joshua Ray Nilsson. Tyler Joseph Norris. Ryan Obadiah Nowak. Benjamin Harrison O'Brien. Talon Holly O'Donnell. Keenan Joshua Ray Olivero. Iris Diem O'Malley. Andrew Joseph O'Toole. Keegan Wayne Pagel. Nisha A. Patel. Eduardo Raul Perez. Ethan McCade Paterka. Lynn Nancy Pope. Kyle Evan Popovich. Andrew Grant Porter. Ryan Andrew Pruitt. Mason Kelly Pyle. Oscar Emilio Ramirez. Hamza Mohammed Rother. Haley Elizabeth Reed. Raina Akelia Reed. Addison Paige Reigart. Madeline Grace Reinhout. Cooper Sullivan Reynolds. Adrian Louise Rhodes. Olivia Marie Robinson. Annabella Elise Rogers. Luca Uasa Sabin. Jacob Alexander Sampson. Benjamin Carter Sanderson. Nolan James Sanderson. Adriana Marie Sarno Buchanan. Michaela Frances Marie Sorrow. Adelie June Scherzer. Molly Sarah Schiffo. Benjamin James Schultz. Riley Nicole Sears. Catherine Summer Joe Severns. Tinley Joe Severns. Owen Charles Seymour. Austin Richard Taylor Schaefer. William Theodore Sheridan. Catherine Elizabeth Simmons. Jeremiah Joel Sinclair. Christopher Michael Smith, Jr. Oliver Mason Smith. Liliana Hope Snipes. Camden Michael Snodsmith. Maxwell Anthony T. Spurlock. Preston Joseph Shriver. Jack Austin Stell. Cheyenne Catherine Stevens. Delia Ann Stout. Anna Marie Stryker. Braden Lee Shimkoviak. Ellie Lynette Thompson. Cole Bruns Thrasher. Alexandria Camille Teifel. Claire Elise Tira. Brooklyn Marie Tuttle. Aubrey Jane Up. Abigail Grace Van Dyne. Oscar Zion Velasquez. Isabella Faith Versetto. Justice Golian Verona. Ella Grace Walk. Reagan Sue Walsh. Elias James Welch. Paisley Ann Welch. Ainsley Rose Whitaker. Austin Spence Wyke. Jeremiah Monroe Wilcox. Parker Nicholas Wilkins. Grant Albert Wilson. Camden Timothy Wood. Ava Renee Yakel. Madison Grace Young. Mallory Olivia Young. Maxwell Bridwell Young. Gabriel Charles Youngblood. Alexander Robert Ziegler. All right, please join me in a round of applause for our 2026 Mahomet-Seymour High School graduates. At this time, we want to take a minute to recognize our seniors who have dedicated a significant portion of their future to serve our country. I would like for any students who will be heading into the military after graduation to please stand and remain standing to be recognized and honored. Thank you for your selfless commitment to proudly serve the United States military. I would like to take a moment to remember those who cannot be here with us this evening to celebrate this milestone. As we pause in reflection, we especially honor one of our own from the class of 2026 who is not with us tonight. In his memory, his family has placed a shirt from his favorite baseball team on his graduation seat. Please join me in a moment of silence in memory of all of those that we miss this evening, and especially Joel Richard Roberts. Thank you. And now it is my honor to invite Senior Class President, Mr. Levi Avery, to the podium to address his fellow classmates and lead them in the changing of the tassel.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Levi Avery, and for the past 4 years, I have served as the class president of the class of 2026. For those of you who just now found out who your class president was, yes, I was the one responsible for all of those kind of awesome hallways and class floats. Now, aside from all of the class reunions that nobody has told me how to plan yet, I have one final good deed for our class, keeping this short and entertaining. I, too, am very uncomfortable in these dress shoes and this itchy cap. The robe is nice, though. Anyway, I'd like to give a speech today about beauty. Obviously, the fact that I'm still acne-laden after reaching the age of legal adulthood should tell you that I'm an expert on all things beauty-related. Just kidding. Dermatology aside, we're not focusing on that type of beauty tonight. I'd like to talk about the most important lesson I've learned from high school: how to make life beautiful in the sense of meaningfulness. I've got 3 points for you to remember, just 3, and then we'll turn our tassels in hopefully the right directions, and I'll go sit right back down. Number 1, focus on gratitude. Life is hard. More often than not, life sure can find some innovative ways to completely suck. Everybody knows exactly what it's like to tell yourself, I'll recognize it when I see it on tomorrow's test, only for that particular fact to be part of a free response question. Some of the teachers around me have witnessed this very phenomenon many times. Obviously, though, tests are one of the more minor hardships in the grand scheme of things. Here's the deal. You have options about what to focus on. You could find every reason to have a bad day. That's certainly an option. But it's not your only option. You could also find every reason to have a great day. So when you can remember, focus on gratitude to get you through the long days. It really is the little things in life. So my first point is, focus on gratitude. Number 2, be present, not perfect. Especially toward my earlier years of high school, I always got a lot of crap from my family about being uptight and a hardcore perfectionist. Now that I've learned to loosen up and have a little fun over the past 4 years, I'm so glad to have learned what they were talking about. When you're too caught up or afraid of making mistakes, life tends to slip out from underneath you. It's up to you to break free from the daily motions. We do this through meeting new people and forming relationships, which I'm sure will be in the cards for all of us as we move to the next steps. Never underestimate the value of strong relationships. And when you meet new people, be present. Do the fun stuff, the crazy stuff, the embarrassing stuff. And do it all without the constant stress of saying the wrong things or looking like the dumb one. Put the phone down for a bit and simply be in the presence of good company. Just be. You really do only get one chance on this earth, so you have to make it count. So my second point is, be present, not perfect. Number 3, embrace new paths. In order for life to keep progressing, certain parts have to fade away to make room for others. As we celebrate our graduation tonight, we are hit with the bittersweet knowledge that we are leaving many things behind, including each other. We've made so many memories here, some funny, some life-changing, some devastating, but never insignificant. Like that one time they left a turkey to rot in the basement over Thanksgiving break. Do you guys remember that? That smell was beyond disgusting, but also unifying. I could mention others, but needless to say, we have done a lot in the past 4 years. Now it's time to go, time to say goodbye. But maybe that's the whole point. After all, some things are more beautiful as memories. By stepping away from the high school path, we get the chance to go on bigger and better ones. But that requires taking the next steps. Since all of our parents were caught up in the trend of having our teachers sign copies of Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go, I thought I'd read a quote from it so that everybody can get a little preview of what the book is about before you get your autographed copy tonight. I've brought my copy. It's not signed. They didn't care that much. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Hopefully all of you should now remember what the book is about. Hint, it's about going places. So my third point is, embrace new paths. So again, class of 2026, I present my 3 points to remember about making life meaningful. 1, focus on gratitude. 2, be present, not perfect. And 3, embrace new paths. As you step out into a new light, remember to make your own life beautiful. You're the only one who can do it. Now, graduates, please join me in standing for the turning of the tassel. Let us now move our tassels from right to left to signify our official transition from students to graduates. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Congratulations. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Board of Education and staff members of the Mahomet-Seymour School District, isn't it a great day to be a Bulldog? It is my privilege as principal of Mahomet-Seymour High School to present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations, seniors.
Congratulations.
Tell Sonny he wants to see this.
Congratulations. Nice job, guys. Proud of you guys. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Nice work. You get that. Good job, Jack. Congratulations. Good job, Jack.
So cold. Well done. Well done, Kirby. Congrats. Congrats, Keegan. Congrats, buddy. Congrats, Congratulations. Nice job. Congrats. Congratulations. Is he ready? Is he done?